What's going on, guys? Well, it's that time again. Time for a BATTLBOX unboxing. Excited about the new gear, but I wanted to do this outside for a couple reasons. First off, it's beautiful. It's a little windy, but it's a nice day. So it'd be a shame to be doing this inside on such a beautiful day. Plus, just different view. You know, not the normal tabletop like you guys are used to. Came out here earlier, let me move my tripod up a little. You can see my beans are growing. So we're hanging out by the bean plants. So eventually, when I start sprouting some beans, maybe we'll do a video on it. But anyway, I figured that at least this way you can see everything. A lot of times, this is kind of a bigger box, if you could tell really, but sometimes I put this on the tabletop. My tripod, even on its highest setting, is still too close, and people will complain about that. Hey man, it's too close. I can't see anything. Why are you so zoomed in? I'm not zoomed in, it's just close to the camera. So anyway, mystery knife, which we're going to be talking about very soon. Going to do a review on this. Of course, all the hardcore knifeaholics probably know what it is just by that quick little flash, but it's going to be somewhat of a surprise, but I'm telling you, I love it. Super nice. Not to give away the review, but I will say this, it is a, well no, you know what, I'm not going to say that. It's too much of a clue. So let's break into this box and see what we got going on here. I haven't had any packaging material in a while, which honestly is not a bad deal, because trying to be careful with the plant. I don't like it. I don't like all, you know, the fire starting material. Just not my thing. Just makes a mess. So I'm glad they don't really do that too much anymore. So here we go. Mission 28 is June 2017. There's the breakdown. Our sit rep is Civil Unrest. Civil Unrest. Okay. Urban Survival. I like it. Urban Survival. Alright, where do we start? Start right on top. We have a Kershaw Shuffle, the 3800 WMX. I do not have one of these, so that's cool. I like it. I'll play with it. Maybe do a review on it eventually. A lot of people want to see some more, you know, Kershaw stuff. I haven't done a Kershaw review in a while. Bottle opener on the back there. Manual opening with thumb stud. Here's your specs. 3CR13 MOV. 2.4 inch blade. Alright, cool. Liner lock. Alright, I dig it. I like all knives. So that's cool. That's a good start. We got going over here. Oh, alright. A siphon. This is actually super handy, and I don't have one. At least here. I have one at another location. But yeah, let me see. I'm going to reference this. A little paperwork to see a certain brand or something. Manual fuel / oil hand pump. Yeah, there's no particular brand here, but that's what this is for. You know, you just pump this up. Obviously have one hose into an empty bucket, one hose into whatever liquid you're trying to, you know, put in the bucket, and so forth. You get siphon gas with this. I know sometimes the hoses aren't rated for certain fuels, but since this says specifically, what did I say, oil and what? Oil and fuel. So I guess it is rated for fuel, which is good. So let's put the paperwork off to the side here. What is this? Little pouch. What do we have in here? Entrenching tool? Oh, cool. A little mini guy. Get out of here, box top. Wow, I like this. 12 inch. I've never seen this before. This looks pretty damn cool. Oh, this is screws on here. We have our handle. I'm sure, there we go. I'm sure this locks in this position, so you can use this little pickaxe. That's pretty cool. I don't know how to tighten this. Just rotate. Whoop, no, now I'm unscrewing the bottom. Just screwing, yeah, okay. Let's keep it like a shovel. So you tighten it like that. Yeah, literally just tightens up. So let me loosen it now, straighten it back out. And there we go, nice and tight. And that's nice and tight. Alright, so it's rigid. So obviously we have our shovel. Looks like a really, well, you know, might as well use the real estate, right? But this is not an effective saw, I can tell you that. That's not really doing much, except for maybe making some music, you know. And of course a bottle opener, you know, because you need a bottle opener for survival situations. I think this is super cool though. I've never seen one this small, and I like it a lot. And obviously, as you saw there, you can move these parts. You just use one or the other tool, or just you can have it like this. Use that. It's actually good for digging little holes to for planting, which is pretty neat. But yeah, I dig it. That's super cool. I like it. Super cool. I'm gonna comment on this because I recently got called out for saying super cool a lot. It just comes out. I don't plan my my speech. Super cool is something I say. Some things to me are just that. They are super cool. Some things are just cool. You've heard me say that too. Yeah, that's cool. But when I get real excited about something, it becomes super cool. And that, my friend, is super cool. So I like that. That's something that's very helpful, and I've never seen one that small. Just a 4-way socket adapter, maybe. So it looks like. Where's my card? Let's refer to the card again. I'll hold it here so you guys can look at it. 4-way Silcock wrench key. Okay. Ooh, let's see what this is. Ontario Knife Company. Looks like just a pry chisel. Does this have a sharp edge on it? No, not really. Okay. That's interesting. Where's my paper? I gotta reference that too. I mean, that's literally what it looks like. It's just a chisel slash pry bar. The Power Pry. First release. 25 bucks normally. It's pretty cool. I actually have something very similar to this I got from CountyCom a long time ago. This has a really interesting finish on it. It's like almost grippy. Can't explain it. But yeah, I mean, definitely use it for prying. Keep your knives, your knife blades away from prying anything. But obviously you can sharpen that a little bit if you wanted to have even more effective chisel. That's pretty cool. I actually do like these type tools. Like I said, I have one from CountyCom. I forget what they called it, but it was basically just a pry bar. But interesting. Ontario. I like it. All right, let's put that off to the side. Okay, and we'll hang out a little bit, wait for that blade. Just regular paracord? Yeah, it looks like regular paracord, which actually might go with that knife. So let's see what is in here. Off the Grid Tools, offthegridtools.com. All right, let's grab our mystery knife yet again. Wind's picking up. Still feels awfully nice out here. Put that back in the pocket. All right. All right, garbage. Okay. Like a multi-tool hatchet. I'm just grabbing on to this bubble wrap bag. There we go. Sometimes you just have to rip it out. Wow, that thing is intense looking. Let's pop this off. Give you a look at that while we read these functions here. Okay. Alright, so this is a hammerhead and claw gas valve shutoff wrench, hardened steel glass breaker, bottle opener, can opener, box cutter, 6-inch Milwaukee blade, so Milwaukee tool maybe, like the manufacturer, black oxide coated and hardened carbon steel tang, glass filled nylon handle with multiple textures for improved grip, balanced and comfort. Hex sockets 3/8, 7/16, 1/2 inch, 9/16, 10 millimeter, 11 millimeter, 13 millimeter, and 15 millimeter. Backed hex socket accepts any 1/4 inch bits. Lanyard pass through, recessed nail puller, seatbelt cutter, wire twist, pry bar, and it does everything, you know, except for drive you to the store. I guess. This thing is intense. I can tell you right now that the handle is not that comfortable. Let's see what, push, then twist. Oh, okay. I guess maybe this releases the handles. And I've read that. Let's remove this paper. Alright, so push, then twist. Which way? Oh. Hello. There's our little hacksaw blade. Does that lock? Oh. I don't think it locks open. Oh, there you go, Milwaukee. That's what it is. Double duty. Double duty upgrade. Alright, so we have a reasonable saw in there. But that does not seem like it... Does it lock open? I don't think so. I don't know. I play with these tools for the first time on camera. It was always interesting. But yeah, I think it's... I mean, obviously the pressure of cutting on something, we keep that from closing, but I don't think it locks open. But yeah, that's our little saw blade. Alright. It's interesting. This thing... you could see... you can see the grind on there. That's pretty rough. And when I say rough, not only is it, you could physically see how rough that is, but there is a massive burr on this side of the blade here. I mean, it literally feels like a whole lip or a shelf. So yeah, that'd have to be cleaned up. But it's better than a sharp stick. Yeah, there's a lot of different tools in here. I don't know if there's a sheath in this box or not. There's a little glass breaker and our little web cutter and this, that, and the other thing. Interesting. It's an interesting tool. Definitely not something I would have purchased. So, you know, people always critique these BATTLBOXes. They say, well, hey, you know, what if you don't like the stuff inside? I always like something inside. So far, I like everything except for this. I'm not a fan of this. Just saying. Certainly has its uses, but I don't know if there's an actual sheath that goes with this anywhere. So hold on a second, let me put this garbage off to the side. And we will keep that in mind. There might or might not be a sheath that covers that blade. So, moving on. Again, little hank of paracord here, maybe for one of these other items. We got a Ready Man something or other. I like the pouch. These are different saw blades, maybe? They look like different saw blades. Alright, where's my sheet? Ready Man. Basic membership renewal. Okay, that's cool. So that's a card somewhere in there. Ready Man lock blocker. Access denial card. A lock blocker. Alright, so maybe these are tools that don't allow you to open locks. I will definitely have to investigate that. Certainly not something I'm familiar with. But I do like this because I have a lot of these and know where to put them in. So that's cool. This can hold a bunch of different those Ready Man tools. Alright. Timberland. These boots. These little baby boots. Little Prince boots. Cool. O2 wrench I see poking out the back there. Oh, nice. Got a blade on it. A not too sharp blade. Only thing to cut. Let's see, it's cardboard. Yeah, that's not. It's not incredibly sharp, but hey, again, better than a sharp stick. It's only because it's you know, really fat stock there. It's just not ground. You can obviously sharpen this a little bit yourself. But I have to say, it's cool. It does have a blade integrated in there because I can get it sharp if I need to. I usually don't see that in these little, you know, kind of keychain multi-tools. So of course, a little flathead in here, bottle opener, little cutter in there as well, which does not look like that would honestly do much. I don't know if I can show you that, but I don't even know if you can cut your finger if you stick it in there. It's really not a super sharp edge. So one of those things has potential. Cool design anyway. Let's put that off to the side in our box. Alright, let's look at the knife. I know everyone wants to see what knife this is. As do I, because I don't recognize it just by the handle. Get the garbage off the side here. It says 7" on our sleeve. Oh, alright, another Ontario. Does this have a sharpened edge? No, it doesn't. Okay, so this is essentially, where is our first one? Hold on a second. Okay, this goes off to the side. This one's coming out somewhere. Alright, so here's our first pry bar. Here's the second one. Same thing, a little bit longer, but with a handle. The handle's nice, I will say that, for sure. Let me look at the card. Taking a peek at our old card here. Okay, Ontario knife QAB1, quick access breacher bar with micarta scales. Again, first release. They're saying that's $100. Yeah, I wouldn't pay $100 for this. What did they say the first one was? 25, I think. Yeah, $24.95. So they're saying $24.95, $100. I'd like this to be completely sharpened on one side. I understand the flat tip not to be, you know, razor sharp, whatever, but I would probably put a full edge on here, so you can use this as a knife that obviously has no tip, but you can still, you know, pry with the tip of this. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you ask me, you hand this to me. I just met you. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Jeff, what do you think this thing is selling for? What is this worth? Just off the top of my head, $30, $40 maybe. Not $100. Obviously that's probably retail, so maybe they sell for like 60 or 70, but still, I mean, I don't know. It wasn't necessarily a good thing to have two of these in here. This would have been fine, or just this, but to have both of them in here, it's kind of whatever. So that is what it is. Let's put these off to the side and see what else we got in here. Let's put this down for a second. Let's see what kind of paperwork we got. Okay, our box is empty. So here's our survival axe off the grid tools. It looks cooler in the picture. Again, no sheath with this. Now I looked at the rest of the box. But anyway, 10% off with coupon code BATTLE10 if you want. Yeah, 30 features. You know what happens when you have a lot of features on something? It takes away from each individual feature. The multi-tool that has 3 functions usually works a lot better. Those 3 individual functions are usually much better than the multi-tool that has 50 different functions. Does that make sense? Sometimes it's not the quantity, it's the quality, you know? So like revisiting this, and again, you can pause your screen there to look at all the individual, you know, things, but to revisit this item, this as a little hammer, yeah, that'd work fine. This as a pry bar, as well as this as a pry bar, I'm sure that would work great. The saw, just kind of okay. For a folding saw, it's probably horrible in comparison to dedicated folding saws. As a hatchet, horrible, I'm sure. Just, you know, I don't have to actually use it to know this. It's not going to compare nearly, you know, as well as a dedicated hatchet. So, like I said, when you throw all these different functions in there, it's a cool idea, but you can't be a jack of all trades and master of all trades. So this is a jack of all trades, master of none. That's kind of how I see it. And that, I mean, maybe that's a unfair assessment because I haven't used it yet, but I've used a lot of different gear. And just by handling it and looking at it, I can make some safe assumptions. So yeah, that's pretty much that. So let's put that off to the side. Plus, I mean, again, for storage, you're talking about an urban survival situation. You're going to keep this loose in your backpack. You got to have something that covers your blade here. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's see what else I have here. EDC and Survival. Paracordgalaxy.com. These are cool little... Okay, so maybe this is some fire cord then. Maybe that's what this goes to. It's hard to see. Yeah, fish and fire paracord. So obviously there's fishing line in there and some kind of fire cord. But because the ends are burnt, it's really hard to tell if that's what's in here or not. So let's open this up and take out our knife, because the Kershaw in here is the only sharp thing in this package, and it's in a wrapper right now. So let's take a closer look at this. Take some strands out. Nope. This is regular paracord, which is fine. It probably goes with one of these. Maybe this one. Does this one have a sheath? I don't even remember now. This one didn't. This came in plastic. Oh no, they both had their cardboard sheaths because they're not really sharp. So you don't really need a dedicated sheath for that. Yeah, I don't know, $100. Come on. Come on, guys. And I love Ontario. It's not, you know, it's a hit on Ontario. $100 is a little much, even MSRP for something like this. Of course, just my opinion. Unless you put an edge on it. You put an edge on it, then it's alright, it's a $100 knife. Even then, it's kind of pushing it. But anyway, that looks like it. Let's look at this. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Forgot our bag. So we have a backpack. Backpack is actually really lightweight, which is nice. Ready Man backpack. Hold on. Take it out of the plastic here. This whole front thing. Holy moly. That is some rough, that is very rough Velcro. That is not coming off on accident. Alright, so you can access the whole thing here, right on the front. So let me go ahead and zipper this back up on the bottom. Both these zippers. Okay, so let's zipper the tops too. Because I'm thinking, if you grab this and undo the Velcro, yeah, that'll pull the zippers open. So you can access, so kind of a semi, I want to say quick access, but it's not super quick because of how strong this Velcro is. But if you just grab that and rip it, it does pull open into the main section here. And then there's a back plate here. I guess you put a notebook or whatever, laptop, iPad. But yeah, and then there's some molly on the inside. Very interesting. I do like the backpack straps that's set up. This was the knife of the month. If you look on the bottom there, they're saying that's a $90 tool. Again, would not pay $90 for that. If I bought it separately, I would never buy this for $90. I probably wouldn't buy this for more than maybe $25, $30. Again, just personal opinion. So, trying to find the bag here. Paracord Galaxy, 6 feet of paracord free. Okay, well, I guess they're considering it free in here. You're paying for it. Folding shovel, yeah. The pump. EDC tool. EDC pocket tool. That's its own thing. Did we look at an EDC pocket tool? Yeah, I'm confused. Maybe that was the, yeah, that was this. EDC pocket tool? Maybe. Unless that's on there. Possibly. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm trying to find this bag. The heck's the bag? Oh, Gray Man. Okay, so Ready Man, Gray Man pack, $40. So, what's my thought on this stuff? Honestly, I'm disappointed. I'm pretty disappointed. I will say right now that the pump, the Kershaw, the bag, I do like the bag a lot. And then this, miniature trenching tool, coolest things in here and things I do love and will use. The other stuff, honestly, just kind of meh, meh. Not exciting, not thrilled, about it. This in particular being the knife of the month because, of course I love my blades. I'm way more excited about this little Kershaw shuffle than I am about this. This, honestly, I'm probably never going to use this. I'm going to do a giveaway or just give it to someone. I might not even do a full giveaway on YouTube. I'm literally just going to give it to someone I know. Say, hey, you want this? And they might say yes, they might say no, I don't know. This is exciting though. This is a usable little, folding knife. I like it. And like I said, the pump is good just because I don't have one here currently. And the bag, I always find uses for different bags, so that's pretty cool too. But overall, in the grand scheme of things, yeah, I have to say disappointed in this one. Not a great BATTLBOX month in my opinion. And it's a shame because urban survival is a great platform, a great subject to add some cool different gear. And I'm everyone's different. And of course, my opinion is just that. It's just one guy's opinion. But for what I like and the gear that I'm looking for, this was a disappointment. Only half the things in here, if not less than half of it, is exciting to me. And more than half of it, I would never have purchased. So, to me, that's a disappointment. But hey, it is what it is. So, looking forward to next month's. We'll see what the next sit rep is, but yeah, I think this is a missed opportunity for some cool urban survival type gear. And at the very least, just a different knife of the month. That's just not great to me. I have no experience with off-grid tools at all, and I don't know if they make other products besides this. I'm assuming they do, but you know, I'll have to check them out. And again, this is a first impressions. You know what I mean? I don't have any experience with this. Obviously, clearly I didn't use it. I like the huge made in the USA. That's nice on there, but come on. You got to represent the USA a little bit better than that. Look at this grind. This seriously looks like someone just hand ground this. This side's even worse. You guys can really tell that. And then the giant burr that's on the other side, you can clearly feel. You know. So anyway, that's it. I am enjoying the outdoors right now, which is nice, and I will play with some of the stuff as soon as I shut the camera off, familiarize myself a little more with it. But yeah, overall feeling just kind of, this is kind of a downer month, man. This one stinks. So stay tuned. We'll see what next month's about. Hope you guys enjoyed the video anyway. And if you do these battle boxes, let me know. Regardless, whether you subscribe to BATTLBOX or not, let me know down below what gear you would enjoy or use in this box and what you know, would be disappointed in. To me, this is the biggest thing. No use for this whatsoever. So, it is what it is. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.